So now what I am going to do is I am going to create a connection. How we are going to do that connection? Before going to do that connection, I would like to show one thing in this one. Okay, we have to start MySQL. Okay, if you are not started MySQL, it is not going to give connection. Okay, so we have to start that MySQL in XAMPP control panel. So after starting, okay, when it is going to show your process ID and port number, then you have to click on admin. When you click on admin, okay, one second. So when you click on admin, it is going to show this one. So these are the different types of things we have to see. Okay, so here it is PHP admin page, login page. So here we are using we have to see what are the database we have created and all. Okay, so if you want to do any query, you have to do this query here. Okay, see, I'm going to drop one database, drop database, name of the database. Here it is going to show all the database PHP demo. Okay, to run this one, you have to click on go. If you see that PHP admin is the gone. Okay. Now, one useful thing is user accounts. What are the different types of accounts we have? That username and the host name and the passwords. Okay. Here we need host name. So here the host name I'm going to use this one. Okay, local host. Okay, we can use this one also as host. We can use 127.0.0.1 also. We can use local host, this one also, this one. Here we have two local host. Then username I'm going to use root. Okay, username I'm going to use root. If you observe the password for all the user, there is no password. There is no password. So we need to connect with the database, with MySQL database. We need host name, username, and password. Okay, for creating connection only. Okay, so here in our example, I'm going to use this account. Okay, so localhost, username is root, password is nothing. Okay, now we are going to see the code. Okay, coding part. Coming to the coding part. This one is not required. Coming to the coding part. Okay, creating the connection. Okay, so we have to write one PHP file for creating the connection. So PHP file, database connection. So for we are creating three variables. Okay, we can directly pass also. If you want to reduce the code, we can directly pass that also. Okay, so here we are using connection is equal to connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. Then inside that get connection method, we are passing all the host name, that there itself we are passing the database. Okay, here we are not passing the database, we are passing the database as another argument. Okay, now we are going to use my SQLi. Okay, for creating here using this connection, we are going to create one connection. Okay, so we are creating one object for connection. What is the name of that object? Con. Okay, so we can use con also. I am using con. I am creating a connection. So here the server name is localhost, username is root, password I am using is nothing. Okay. So these variables I am going to use here. Okay. So for creating connection, we have to use my SQLi function. Okay, so in that MySQL function, we need to pass the arguments. So what are the arguments we need to pass? Localhost, I mean a host name, username, password. So all this information has been stored in this variable. So we are passing that variables. Okay. Now we have to check whether the connection is created or not. So if your connection is created, it will go to if you're going to give a connection successfully created. So if connection is not created, an error message is going to be due. Okay. So we are going to run this program. What is the error message we are going to get? Okay, 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 okay. Sorry. Here I'm using. I created a variable con and I'm using here con, con, con. I changed this. So I need to run this code. So connection is created. I'm getting the message connection connected successfully. For example, if you stop this MySQL server, I'm stopping that MySQL server. Then I will run this code now. See, this time it is taking so much of time. Warning. So no connection could be made because the target mission actively refused to it. Okay. Connection failed. No connection could be made because the target mission is actively refusing it. That means it is giving some error message. Some what is that error message it is giving? No connection is coming. How is this message is able to get? So this is a message is able to get by using this if condition. Okay, if we are not able to connect to the database, it need to throw some error. How we are going to get that error? So this die is going to give a runtime errors. So whenever the connection is not able to establish, it is going to be execute. If condition is going to be execute, if it is going to give some error, and what is the error message we are going to get? That error message is going to be print here. Okay, so you already know the servlet pro concept, the JDBC concept. We have to close the connection. So to close the connection, we have to use the close connection. See here, we are using. So this one we are going to use to give to invoke the method as the pointers. You all already know of the accessing a object by using object, and if you have structure pointer concept. So structure variable name and pointer, I mean points to some other structure, I mean structure name. So structure variable. Okay, here we are going to use structure name, structure variable. Similar way, so we have created connection object. So we have to invoke a particular method. So you have to use using this operator. Okay, less than my operator is going to use to invoke so and so a particular method. Here I am going to invoke close method, or if I want to invoke some connection error method, you are going to invoke this one. Like that, we are going to invoke the method. So to reduce this error, what we need to do to overcome? So we have to start the server. See, MySQL database. I am starting my SQL database. Now if I run this one, it will give connected successfully. So we have to use MySQL method to create a connection with my database. So here we can pass the variables, instead of variables we can pass directly the names. Okay, local host. Username is, what is the username? Root. Okay, password nothing. So now also it is going to give a created connection. Okay, so how it is going to get, see, Here we can pass the values in two ways. So we are creating one variable. You already know how to create a variable in PHP. So to create a variable, we have to use dollar symbol followed by the name of the variable. Variable name is variable name is equal to value of that variable. So by using the variables, we are going to create. So here as an argument for this MySQL function, which method you are going to use? MySQLi. There are different methods are there for creating. This is one way of MySQL. There is one more method is there, MySQL underscore connect con. Okay, that way also we can use, but this is the latest method name we are going to use. So the different arguments are, this one is first followed in the sequence of order is server name, username, password, then comma database. So server name, comma username, comma password, comma database name, database name. Suppose if you want to create a table, then we have to mention to which database we need to connect. Okay, in which database I want to create a table. Okay, that also we are going to see here now. Okay, so MySQL function, MySQLi function is going to be used to create a connection. So if you want to connect to a particular database, we need to add one more argument called as database value. We have to give as argument value. We have to give. So we can pass the arguments in two ways, by using variable names or by using directly we can pass the values. Okay, so that is the way we are going to create the connection. So any doubts in creating connection? Any doubts? Please respond.